YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and I'm back on Total War Warhammer 2, and I got something fun here for you. Now, we all know the Greenskins can Waagh, but did you know that a light wizard can Waagh? That's right, they can. And I'm about to show you how, so let's go check out this battle. A light wizard Waagh. Yeah, you will have seen it all at this point. So check out this cool army here by the High Elves. We're going to have a Lethanar, a light wizard on the chariot, 2 Luthern Sea Guard, and then we're going to have 3 Swordmasters of Hoeth flanked on either side by a Spearman. There's 1 more Spearman in the back, 2 Dragon Princes, and they are fighting against the boys of Waagh here. He's been preaching them up, ready for a fight, and the Great Green Prophet has inspired his men. So here he is, riding on his boar, which they really need to make him dance on the boar too, because it's just sad when you pick Waagh and you can't see him dancing. So there's a Night Gobbo Shaman plus Waagh, so this guy is going to be stealing away magic and providing a Wand of Jet, which is a nice pick, honestly. And then you're going to have 3 archers, one of which is the Rusty Heirs. There's a nasty Skulker on either flank, and then 2 in the back. You're going to have 4 Black Orcs up front, so this thing is this is an Orc Dozer. Sorry, there's not another Skulker on this flank, my bad. So 3 Skulkers in total. Then you got the Spider Riders, a big boss, and some standard goblins. So that's the 2 armies. So the Greenskin army is gonna, like I said, this thing's gonna hit like the truck of Gork whenever you hit Waagh and you get the charge off of these Black Orcs. They are 29 charges as it is. Get the Waagh going. These guys are gonna be nuts, especially if they get supported by Waagh with something like Here We Go or Fist of Gork. Check this out, though, a Lethanar. Not a pick you see that often. An interesting pick against the Greenskins. He can sit back and deal a lot of damage. The Greenskins can't heal damage either, so it kind of makes him an interesting pick, in my opinion, there. I don't know if it gives you a win every time you pick him, but it's cool because whatever damage you do with the Lethanar, the Greenskins aren't getting it back. You can see he's picking off 2 or 3 Black Orcs every time he takes a shot. Now let's get a shot of this, because this is going to be a clash of heavyweight champions here between Swordmasters of Hoeth and Black Orcs. Literally like 2 of the tankiest, hardest hitting infantry in the game. Going to go toe to toe. The Black Orcs have the numbers game here. Here comes the charge from the Swordmasters. The Waagh, not quite on time here for the Greenskins. You actually are better off popping it right before the charge. But look at this, Birona's Time Warp mixed with Fa's Protection. And look at the stats on these Swordmasters. Let's pause it real quick so you all can catch this. Look at the stats on these Swordmasters. 74 attack, 75 defense, 90 armor still. These guys down here, one of them I think was getting hit by the arrows. Yeah, see, 120 armor. That one got hit by the Rusty Heirs. But yeah, check out the stats on that. Is that really what you want to be fighting? Plus, they have a bonus versus infantry on top of it all. So let's watch. Against Black Orcs, with the Waagh going, who wins out? Does the Light Wizard come out the more powerful in this, in terms of who can Waagh the most Waagh? Rusty Heirs are getting owned by Sea Guard right now. Over on this flank, some Black Orcs were crashing into the back lines. They got temporarily shunted by a Dragon Prince, and on this flank, the Dragon Princes have pushed back some of the light cavalry of the Greenskins, and the Spearmen break through. And then look at here comes the Light Wizard right up the middle. He's dropped another Birona's Time Warp here to make sure that fight finishes up in their favor. And look at that. Swordmasters of Hoeth trucked right through Black Orcs who were high on Waagh. So there you go. The High Elves out-Waaghed the Waagh. I know, it's a mouthful of nonsense, but that's Warhammer 2 for us. Anyway, this Light Wizard's going to come over here now, being extraordinarily useful in a fight against the Greenskins, where you expect quite a bit of infantry and potentially even archers. So that chariot mount becomes a nice pick. Lethanar just sitting back here, dealing damage. Look at that foot of Gork. Just missed. The Dragon Princes over here just missed him. It was almost a brutal foot there, but it did some damage, just not as much as it could have. It was just barely off target. And then the extra Swordmaster is able to come over here and help clean up the excess Black Orcs, who also got hit by a Dragon Prince. This other Dragon Prince is back here keeping all the archers and Waagh busy. And they're not going to be loving life right now because of the matchup. And if you look here, so for instance, this Light Mage gets ganged up on. Waagh hits hard when he hits. And he's got Fist of Gork going right now too. Combine that with the rusty arrows and all that archer fire, and that light mage is going to be in a big hurt real fast. So the Greenskin Waagh trying to reclaim a little bit of their pride there by taking out the light wizard who tried to out-Waagh them. Oh, Dragon Princes in late game for the Greenskins, not going to be a good thing. Greenskin infantry is vulnerable to this kind of charging, and Dragon Princes, 107 kills. The other unit back here still alive too. It just got hit with a Gork will fix it. That's a nice cast there because it's going to slow those down. It's a good spell for the Night Gobbo Shaman. Not one that you see used a lot, but potentially a very useful spell if you know when you should bring it and the right units to use it on. Like right here, trying to pin this Dragon Prince down and trying to help finish it with this Gobbo Big Boss. The other Dragon Prince is going to be trying to deal some extra damage to Warzag, but then is quickly brought over to bear against this other fight here. The archers are breaking off. They're being chased by infantry. This one's still going to be able to affect a little damage. The light mage came back shortly after having been routed, so it'll be able to come back into the fight. Lothern Sea Guard would also be useful in late game because they double as a melee unit, but they've still got ammo, and they can still use that ammo to good effect against the enemy skirmishers, and they will out-skirmish Greenskins. Not too much of a problem. Those would have to be like, probably like Savage Orc Arrow Boys or something to kind of have a chance to go toe-to-toe there, and they're still outranged slightly. But the Savage Orc Arrows, I think, have a little bit of physical resistance. Yeah, Chariot gets chased down by Warzag again. Look at him, he puts a beating on it, man. Warzag packs a decent punch for a wizard. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. The Dragon Princes are definitely wanting to come down here and hunt down this big boss. Just check it out, folks. The High Elves just came punching, came out swinging, right up against those Black Orcs, took the fight to the Greenskins on their own terms, and won it. High Elves are definitely not a faction to underestimate. They've got some really solid units, and they can play just about any game well. Just about any game. Obviously, one of the things they don't have is monstrous infantry, and they don't have dedicated anti-large cavalry. Yes, the Fireborn do have anti-large, their Regiment of Renown, but just as a standard basis, they don't bring anti-large cavalry. But what their cavalry are good at is hitting hard on a charge, and that's exactly what they did here. And that could be a good tool to use against a relatively infantry-heavy faction. So against the Greenskins, for instance, having a high-charged cavalry unit can be a pain in the butt. Greenskins typically kind of can struggle with large units. They don't have zero defense against it, but they can struggle with it. And I like the way this was played by Falcon. He's actually playing against Turin. So that's cool to see. Turin's awesome. If you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. But I would imagine most of you have seen his channel at this point. He does a lot of good videos. He's casted some of the tournaments for the Ever-Chosen tournaments. Really awesome guy. But Falcon, loved the battle here. This was fun, man. I liked seeing the combination of Burona's Time Warp and Phos Protection. Two spells that often go overlooked by a lot of people. I don't use a Light Wizard a ton in multiplayer. Maybe I should be, but when I play in campaign, I love that Light Wizard for that very reason. And you can use that same tactic in campaign that he used here in multiplayer. It works to good effect. The people in that radius will absolutely chop down enemies when they're under those kind of buffs. So do hope y'all enjoyed this one. It was a fun match. Thanks to both players. I enjoyed it. Like seeing some good old heavy infantry hitting action there. Some good old classic Total War fun. If you all enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. If you want to help me out, if you liked the video, hit that like button. That'll help other people find the content. I do appreciate you all being here. It is a pleasure to have you, and I can't wait to be back soon making you some more content. HeirofCarthage, signing out.